All right, Heat Nation, if you're not paying attention, we got a big game tonight. We will be playing the Golden State Warriors with Jimmy Butler returning. But I wanted to talk about the Charlotte Hornets game, which Wiggins had a breakout game. I've been sitting here waiting for Andrew Wiggins to just kind of take over. He's clearly going to be the number one. A lot of people were complaining that it was Tyler Hero, and they were saying they don't believe in Tyler Hero. Some folks do believe in Tyler Hero. They feel like he's a pretty good player. I don't particularly see Tyler Hero as a consistent number one. So maybe him and Wiggins can alternate the number one role, but I think Wiggins for sure needs to take more shots every single game, not just this game. The previous game before the Charlotte game, he scored 2 points like 8 minutes into the fourth quarter, and he was hot that game in the first half. So I don't know if Eric Spoelstra just went away from him or if he just himself decided not to be aggressive. But obviously we ended up losing that game versus the Rockets. But yeah, this previous game with the Hornets, 42 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Great game. Bam was damn near invisible with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. I don't know if the knee sprain is bothering him or if this is just the Bam that we're going to get for the rest of the season. Ware had a decent game, 12 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. Tyler Hero had a nice game, 29 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Duncan Robinson was damn near invisible. 3 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. I mean, it's something, but you kind of want more from Duncan Robinson. Highsmith actually had a better game, but he played 36 minutes. So we got 7 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Look, guys, if you're asking for more from Highsmith, you already lost. These are great numbers for Highsmith. He's really out there to play defense. He's, again, the young PJ Tucker. Davion Mitchell had a solid game, 12 points, 7 assists. That's what you want from Davion. You want like more than 5 assists per game and double-digit scoring from him. Jaime, I don't know, man. I don't like that rumor I'm hearing about Eric Spoelstra's ex-wife. I really hope you didn't touch that woman, but I've seen your girlfriend, and your girlfriend looks way better. So I don't believe that rumor, but only 6 minutes though, man. Maybe Eric Spoelstra saw the rumor and was just like, yo, what the hell? But I don't think you touched her. I hope not. Alec Burke, 6 points in 8 minutes. Team stats. So we shot better from the floor, 57%. That 57% is usually not something that we're going to do. I don't think most teams really shoot this high. Sometimes you're just hot. And that was obviously one of those games. 41% from 3. That's probably like the league standard for a good 3-point shooting teams. I could be wrong though, but usually in previous years, 41% for a team is pretty good, like even for the season. They couldn't hit nothing from 3. 33% is pretty bad. Their free throws, they were hitting them. We did not win the rebounds battle, but hey, it didn't matter. We were killing them. But tonight we got to win the rebounds battle, I think, to win that game. And then we also got to kill them in the paint tonight. We actually had a really good game with the turnovers. This makes a difference, man. I wish Miami could play some limited turnover games. Not turnover free. That's just, nobody does that. But, having like 10 or less turnovers would do wonders for us. Now, it kind of sucks, though, because we're getting towards the end of the season. And right now, the talk is we could be the number 8 pick, but have a shot to get into the lottery if you're in a situation where you don't win too many games. I think you just need to win 3 games. But I think we'd still be because I look at the other teams behind us, and I don't see any of them catching up to us, so we would still be in the play-in tournament. But obviously you would be the away team because you would be the 10th seed, and then you play the 9th seed, and then, after that, you play the winner of the other game. But does it really matter? Do we really think that this team is built to to upset a top-seeded team? I don't know, man. Those top-seeded teams are going to be hard for us to beat. But I'm going to do something different today. I'm not going to do the full recap. I'm actually just going to watch Andrew Wiggins because why not? 42 points. All right, so time for this Andrew Wiggins 42-point highlight. Andrew Wiggins need to stay aggressive, man. See, that's what I like about Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins could shoot threes. Jimmy Butler could never do that. Jimmy Butler could never shoot threes like that. Good move by Wiggins. We'll need Wiggins to stay aggressive. Creating for others too. Look at that. Look at that. Handoff. Yeah, you can't go under. This ain't Jimmy Butler. You can go under on Jimmy Butler, but you can't go under on Andrew Wiggins. Get out the way. See, that's why we like Davion Mitchell, man. Getting steals, creating assists. They want a double, but they can't double. You double, you might get a lob to wear. See, lob to wear. I called it. Can't double. Same thing with Tyler. You try to double Tyler, you might get a lob to wear. Last game, Wiggins kind of overthrew Weir, so it's nice to get that lob to Weir. Yeah. You can do this to Jimmy Butler all day. Jimmy Butler will not hit the three consistently. This is what we were expecting when we got Andrew Wiggins. Look at this. Can't guard Wiggins one-on-one. At one point, Wiggins was supposed to be like a generational player, man. This was supposed to be this is the OG Maple Jordan. Right now, Shea is the OG. Well, no, Shea is the Maple Jordan. He's the OG Maple Jordan. Wiggins was supposed to be like the next LeBron, but there's a lot of players that were supposed to be the next LeBron, like Ben Simmons. At least Wiggins got a ring though. Jimmy ain't got no ring. See, nasty. 21 and it's the third quarter. Man, might get a 50 bomb from Wiggins before the season's over. And he's creating for others too. Can't do that with Jimmy Butler. You can't do that with Jimmy Butler, man. It's just too bad that we didn't get this Wiggins earlier, because we had to deal with the ankle injuries. I need Wiggins to stay aggressive. Look at this. Jimmy would never. Jimmy would never. Now, playoff Jimmy might be a little bit different, though. But, yeah, regular season Jimmy, no chance. No chance he'd be scoring. Not like that. Like, Jimmy could have good games and score, but it ain't as easy as Andrew Wiggins make it look. Look at that. What's the most threes y'all remember Jimmy Butler hitting a game? I think maybe he got two threes in one game. I don't know if he's ever hit more than 2 threes in one game. I don't remember it. And we're talking non-playoffs, because playoffs is a different Jimmy Butler's playoff Jimmy. Another 3. Makes things so much easier when one of your top players can actually shoot the 3. You don't got to be out there working out with Chris Brickley trying to figure out how to consistently hit threes, because people are playing off of you. Who is this guy guarding Wiggins? Because he man, but he got torn up. All right, so as we look at the advanced box score, we can see that Wiggins went 16 for 21. So, he only missed 5 shots. This is something that, we want to see more from Wiggins. I get it, at this point in the season, you're not getting that 6th seed. So even if you win every single game, maybe you'd have to win every single game to get to that 6th seed. But I think it might be mathematically out of reach at this point. So we're going to be in the play-in. It is what it is. I don't know if there is a playoff Wiggins, but if this is what it looks like, I'll take it. Again, we got a 1A, 1B who can actually shoot the 3, unlike Jimmy Butler with his struggle 3s. And the percentages aren't too crazy. Like when he first got traded, I think I look at the percentages, it's like 38 versus 34%, but Jimmy just doesn't shoot a lot of 3s. When was the last time you saw Jimmy Butler take 8 3s in a game? So the spacing should be better with Wiggins, but with the injuries, I really think it kind of derailed what should have been with this Heat season, because Tyler's been fairly healthy, but Bam has been. I'm pretty sure Tyler has played the most amount of games this year versus everybody else. But yeah, Wiggins had the ankle injury, and then we also lost Nikola, and I know Nikola isn't that great. So if you're, I'm not gonna blame the fact that we're in the losing streak on not having Nikola, but when you lose one of your shooters, that's also a big man, it doesn't help. You end up having to play Highsmith, which I think I'd rather play Nikola, unless you're dealing with a team that has athletic wins. Then you kind of want to play Highsmith, because Highsmith does play defense. His numbers don't stand out. I mean, 2 for 5 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Mitchell didn't hit any threes either, but he was 5 for 7 from the field. Tyler Hero had a pretty solid game, 11 for 19, 57% from the field. That's pretty good. 40% from 3. Bam, what did Bam do? Bam was 1 for 3 from 3 and 4 for 10 from the field. So shot distribution is a little bit wacky. Like, you'd want to see Bam take more shots, but you don't necessarily want him to force shots. So it's kind of tricky, because unless you're going to post Bam up, where are these shots going to come from for Bam? He should be operating in the mid-range, but I would love to see more 21 attempt games from Wiggins. Tyler and Wiggins, they both need to be taking at least 20 shots per game. Those are the guys you want taking the bulk of the shots. Duncan Robinson obviously going to run around and try to get his 3. So he was 1 for 5 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. 50% acceptable. And then for the plus minuses, obviously Wiggins was the best player. The second best player was Tyler Hero, and after that it was Mitchell and Highsmith and Weir. Bam obviously did not have a good game. When Bam doesn't get you a double-double, it's a bad game in my opinion, unless he's dropping like 20 plus points. Then it's kind of acceptable, but ideally you'd want a double-double from Bam. So I don't know if that knee is bothering him, but man, this Jaime rumor better not be true, man, because damn, buddy's he only played 5 minutes. It's like Spo saw the rumor, was like, you know what, Jaime, I'm just gonna limit your minutes, but I highly doubt that though. I don't think he touched Eric Spoelstra's ex-wife, man. Jaime's girlfriend is pretty good looking, man. I don't know if he's still with her, but when the girlfriend he had recently, she's nice looking. Ain't no reason for him to be dealing with Eric Spoelstra's ex-wife. But I'm glad to not see Pelly Lawson, man. He can use another year of just being like a rotational player, man. And with limited minutes. I'm not really too high on Pell, even though he was the Summer League hero hitting that game winner. He's still young, man. So I don't know where we go from here, guys, because they're saying that worst case scenario, you'll be in the 8th seed if you don't win too many games, and with the possibility of being lower than that, increase depending on how you finish the season. But we go into the playoffs, and we're obviously going to be in a play-in tournament. I don't know if I can root for us to lose in the play-in tournament, because if I'm not mistaken, I think we will be playing the Bulls, and I feel like we can beat the Bulls. But the Bulls been beating some good teams lately. They got Vucci Man back, and Josh Giddey, he's been playing pretty well. So they're going to be tough to beat. Guys. So we're going to see if we have a playoff Andrew Wiggins pending, because we're going to need playoff Andrew Wiggins.